the 41st annual High Point National. So many riders to pick from, such deep competition.
I know it feels good to go out there and get it done.
Yeah! Yeah! Come on, we gotta get it too. Go get it!
Today we're at High Point, just getting the bike ready for an awesome day of racing. It's a new track, so it should be pretty interesting and fun as well. You always set the bar a little higher than maybe what's possible, but I mean, that's why we're here. You always like shooting for the best, but I mean, we'll take what we can get.
We had a lot of rain last night, so the track's a little bit muddy here for this first practice, but it's nice and sunny today, so it's gonna get good. All right, Dakota's over the quad, heading down the next hill. Blake's on a good lap so far. Everything's real sloppy. Once it gets a groove in there, the guys will go faster for sure. That one was real muddy. Blake only did one lap, but he was P3 just with that lap, so he's gonna stop right there. He said it was just too muddy, it's only gonna get better, so he came back, and then Dakota was P14, so it's good for him to go out there and get a little feel for the track.
First practice, you know, it was all muddy and everything, and I thought it would be a good idea to just go out there and put one lap in and then get off the track.
This past weekend in Lakewood was the first time I've seen him back where I used to see him. Just pushing that edge, you know, like it's the first time I've seen him do that since probably 2012, so that was awesome.
Really happy with how the season's gone so far. I've only had 3 or 4 days on the 450 before the first round, and now just last week was the first time I've really been able to put in work during the week to do motos because my blizzards are so bad from just riding the bigger bike. So yeah, I mean, I just need to keep progressing, and I want to be in that top 10 by the end of the year, and I think I'm on the right track to do it.
Right now it looks like he has a pretty open track, so hopefully he can get a good one in right now. Lap 5, 206.6, and then Ferris is right behind him with a 206.7. Yeah! P1, P1!
I think you're right in front of ours. I didn't get one clear lap. Yeah. I never did all jump one lap. Really? Yeah, like there'd be someone in front, I'd have to roll it. Or... Yeah. Happens. It's part of it. Okay.
Practice is all right. Track's a lot better, but really sticky and deep still. I didn't put a full lap together. I think I ended up 18th or 19th, which isn't ideal, but it's all right. I'll have a okay gay pick. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot different in the moto, and yeah, I just gotta keep putting some laps together, and I'm excited for the motos.
He was a 41 on the last lap. You're a 40.9.
I got more.
Yeah, I know.
I should have done better. A lot of time, kind of easy time left on the table, I think.
With Dakota, it's his first time on a 450. It's definitely not easy out there. There's a lot of things that you're trying to learn as you go and take in, and it's, all I can do is just try and give him a heads up on what to expect, and so far he's been doing great, and he's been getting better each weekend.
Had some good races here for sure. Made some good comebacks. I've got out front and won before as well, so we'll see. Hopefully it's one of those good days.
Focus on the start, bud. Just like during the week, just put some laps in. Get the start and just go. Sprint. Sprint for as long as you can. Be aggressive.
And we're finally going to drop the gate officially for the 41st annual High Point National. Let's go racing in Pennsylvania. And it's a Kawasaki's going to lead the rush into the first turn. Baggett, Tomac, Bogle, all right there. Some of the riders we talked about coming into this one.
P5 going towards the quad.
Baggett now trying to go to work on Bogle in a battle of last race's moto winners.
Right now he's 16, he's right behind sides, so just stand. A little harder, he can get him.
think it's too early for me to say that El Chupacabra has struck here. He's been able to work his way forward in the #1 spot, now starting to pull away. Can Blake Baggett grab his second straight moto win?
P15 for Dakota.
Well, it certainly was no fluke. It was not a one-race wonder performance for Blake Baggett in Colorado. 2 moto wins in a row. Blake Baggett takes the first moto at High Point.
Baggett first. Like it? Yeah. There you go.
That was pretty good. Got a good start. Just was smart, you know, picked them off as it went and rode some really good consistent laps. I mean, stayed out of trouble, which was key. Feels pretty good, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, it feels good to go out there and get it done, but that's just Moto 1, so still gotta do it in Moto 2 and then move on to next weekend.
I'm not sure I got off the start, probably mid-pack, and then kind of settled in the 15th. That was my goal that moto, so happy I was able to crack in the top 15, but I'm gonna try to do a little more this next moto.
You did what you were supposed to do. You're good, dude. Solid.
Same old, go have some fun. Throw her off the limiter. Yeah, this is a good spot. Focus on this start, bud.
You got to figure Tomac has fire in the eyes to try to go after Baggett and stop that momentum. And Baggett's on the inside. No, he's going to get edged out by Anderson and the 20 of Brock Tickle. And Eli Tomac, I don't know where he came from on the 3 in green, but he gets by Baggett as well. Oh, here's Baggett working his way forward now. This championship and the battle for these race wins is wide open, and you can see how motivated these riders are to get it.
22 minutes. To the inside he goes. The spot back.
He backed it down a little bit, knowing that he had a big gap on third. Let's just bring this thing home.
And Blake Baggett has his second straight overall win in Lucas Oil Pro Motocross.
Good job, Blake. Great job, dude. You did what you needed to do. That was smart. No, it's really good to be able to come back this weekend and actually, after 2 weeks off, running it up front and getting another win. You know, there's a lot of talk that goes out there, and you know, they're like, okay, you got a lucky one. And I sat back at the office and said, I don't think that's a lucky one. I think that he's coming again. You know, we're in for a championship run. You know, not a weekend run.
I mean, it was a good day, but tired, that's for sure. The second moto was a lot better. I was able to kind of hold off Dean Ferris, and I was pumped on that. He had a fall early on, and I tried to stay with like those top 11, 12 guys, but I just didn't quite have it today. But it was another step forward from last weekend, and so far 4 rounds in, and I've improved every weekend, so I'm just gonna keep working hard, and I just gotta keep grinding away.
You gotta have confidence, and you gotta, you know, be a little bit cocky, and you know, that's basically where the sport's going. And at the end of the day, I won the overall and got the points lead.